The Farm. I'm your host, Larry Marble. Thanks so much for joining us today on one of our 14 affiliate stations. We're brought to you proudly each and every day by D&D Farm and Ranch. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at corn, beans, and wheat. Commodity futures movement from last week. The grain futures markets continued to be under selling pressure on Friday as weak export demand had the market seeking low levels to buy more export demand. Increasingly, old crop cash basis levels are strong across the Midwest, and nearby May corn futures were down only 3 by the bushel for the week. That is in stark contrast to December corn, which lost 12 cents for the week, but 23 cents off its close last Tuesday. KC wheat remains under pressure, mostly due to beneficial rains forecast for the next several days across the southern plains. July KC wheat lost 37 3/4 cents for the week. A potentially positive for the corn and beans is that planting could be slowed going forward, particularly in the Dakotas and Minnesota, as they are soaked due to snowmelt and the forecasts are cooler than normal for the balance of the month. The Corpus Christi Public Elevator, along with the Rio Grande Valley, missed Friday's rains that dropped 1 to 2 inches across most of the upper Texas coast. South Texas has a good chance of rain Saturday and Sunday into today, Monday. Archer Daniels Midland and Corpus Christi's Public Elevator open this week 8 to 2:45. Timco Houston Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 7 to noon. For help marketing your grains, it's Tuggle & Company Corpus, 361-852-5207. I'm with Sean Geis White, Gillespie Livestock, Fredericksburg, Texas. We're talking on a Monday. Sean, what are your sales look like this week? Of course, we'll have sheep and goats Tuesday, cattle Wednesday.
Larry, we've got a good start on the sheep and goat end. I'm thinking we'll get somewhere around that 2,500. We had some moisture around in some spots. Might slow it up a little, but we've got a good start. There's about 400 lambs off of one place, and then 300-400 kids and nannies off of another. So that those numbers start adding up. And on the cattle end, I'm going to say we'll get somewhere around that 700-800. We've got all those cows that we've been talking about the last couple of weeks are there. We've been shaping on them all day yesterday, and of course today is Sunday, and we got them, the pairs all paired up. There's a good set of pairs there, probably 100 or so pair. Run through the shooting out them. Mouths look good. Good set of solid 5-year-old cows. The bred cows we have not run through. We'll run them through tomorrow, but they sure look to match them, and they'll sure be a good set of close to 200 cows there this week in Fredericksburg. If anybody's looking for some replacements, they sure need to come see us.
Sean, tell everybody how to contact you.
You can reach us at 830-997-4394.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, let's take a look at meat moves from Friday. National pork carcass cutout value for Friday, 80.43 up 228. Hog slaughter through Saturday, 2.459 million. That set the year's running pace at 39.776 million head, or 1.7% above last year's pace. As we look toward wholesale box beef prices on Friday, 306.60 in the choice down 39, 287.80 down 94 in the select. USDA's estimation for the week's cattle slaughter, 622,000 head through Saturday. That had the full year total at 10.027 million head, 3.1% behind last year. USDA reported the bulk of the cash activity for last week, 175 for the south, 182 in the north. Cattle on feed report, 11.612 million head. That's 4.39% lower from April of 2022. March placements, 1.992 million head. That was 0.65% lower than last year and was a much smaller drop than the 5.2% expectation. Marketing's 1.977 million head, which was 1.15% lower year to year and a smaller drop from last year than the trade average guess. Neighbor, there's your meat moves. We're on the line with Ken Jordan Cattle Auction. Ken, how is the Mason sale shaping up for Monday?
You bet, Larry. We got 350 on the yards as of around 5 o'clock Sunday evening, about 50 cows. We had a good rain, anywhere from 3/4 of an inch to 1.5 inches in the area. Had a little hail along with it, but it's small hail. But the rain definitely will help us and slow down the numbers a little bit just because of the wetness and everything, but we're glad to have that. Kind of expecting around 550 50, something like that tomorrow. Larry's what's looking like.
How is Thursday looking in San Saba?
Thursday shaping up several good groups of cattle come in. I've got a deal of complete herd dispersal, 80 really good Angus pairs. They'll be from young all the way to solid mouth cows. Complete dispersal sellout. Great set of calves on the ground on those. And then they've got some 20-something heifers that'll be an AI to calve in the fall. About 45 yearlings off that ranch. Got another ranch in at 40-something Angus cows again, too. They'll have calves on them. Some of them will be 3-and-1s. And then I got a set of 100 head of crossbred cows that'll come in. That'll be bred to kind of medium to long bred. That's what's kind of beginning shaping up for Thursday, Larry.
Tell everybody how to contact you, Ken Jordan.
You bet. Give us a call. There, go 325-372-5159. On the pairs and cows that are coming on Thursday, go to our website at jordan@cattle.com. You can take a look there and see what the listings are and everything, Larry.
We appreciate it, and I'll talk with you Monday evening after the Mason sale.
Okay, sounds good, sir. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Wholesale Steel, family owned and operated since 1976. Has heavy-duty panels, the first and only panels on the market with a lifetime warranty against damage from your animals. Wholesale Steel with 2 locations to serve you in San Antonio and Hearn. Financing available, and we wholesale to the public. Visit our website at wholesalesteelsa.com or call 210-624-2000 for Wholesale Steel.
Neighbor, now it's time to catch up with Leo Casas. Leo, how are you today?
Doing good, Larry. Well, we've had measurable rain just about everywhere. Heck, we've even had 3 or 4 inches up at the Atascosa County Ranch, 4, 5, 6, maybe 7 inches. Gonzales and Guadalupe County, the various parts of the ranch got more or less rain. Good grass rain right at the beginning of the growing season. Extremely beneficial and very timely. I want to remind your listeners we've got plenty of good replacement cattle available for sale and plenty of good lease bulls available. And we do sell bulls. Remember that also. So keep that in mind. I can be reached at 361-362-5863. Keep up with us on daily basis on Instagram. Casas Cattle _Rancher 3, or log on to my website for photos, videos, and information. CasasCattle.com, CASAS, CasasCattle.com. We're the bull people.
I'm Larry Marble from Down on the Farm, and I'm with Stephen and Tony from D&D Farm and Ranch on I-10 in Seguin. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Boys, you ready to sell some T-post?
Oh, yeah, Larry. We've got a special we're running on some 6.5 foot, 1.33 green American-made T-post. Tony, tell them how much those guys are running. You know what, Larry? These T-posts are running $6.25 a post. That's if you get one. However many you get, that's the cost on them.
Well, it sounds like a good deal to me. $6.25 a post. Y'all tell us how to get a hold of you.
Yes, sir, Larry. You can reach me at 830-379-7340, extension 160. You can reach me out at 830-379-7340, extension 162.
Y'all go out and talk to these boys. They'll sell you some T-post, guys. Thanks for being on the program.
Thank you.
We're on the line with Gary Butler. Gary, I understand you caught 1.5 inches of rain.
Yes, sir. We caught that this morning. On top of that, what we had looked like we're going to be real short tomorrow. We got about 200 in the yard right now. I expect maybe 300 if we're lucky. Don't have no big bunches of calves, just 4 or 5 here, 2 or 3 there. Cows the same way. I think we got maybe 40 cows, mostly on the packer side. No stocker cows to amount to anything. I think we got 4 or 5 bulls, Larry.
Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you there in Nixon.
You can catch the cell phone 830-582-1561 or 62. Catch me on my mobile, 830-857-4330, Larry.
Thank you very much, Gary. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Neighbor, I want to remind you about my friends Stephen and Terry Lehman at Lehman Pipe and Cattle. They've got used sucker rod in 5/8, 3/4, 7/8, and 1 inch, and they've got used oil fill pipe, the #1 structural, straight, no holes, splits, or heavy scale, 2 3/8, 2 7/8, 3.5, 4.5, 5.5, 6 5/8, 7 5/8, 10 3/4, and 16 and 24 inch diameters. Also, from time to time, they see some #2 pipe available at a reduced price. Truckload discounts and delivery also available. They also have cattle guards. They make them from 10 foot wide to 30 foot wide, depending on the customer's needs and wants, with or without wings or cross gates. Also, the heavy-duty concrete beams to set them on. Stephen and Terry Lehman, Lehman Pipe and Cattle. Email them at lehmanpipe@gmail.com or call Stephen at 979-966-3447 or Terry at 979-820-8155. That's Stephen and Terry Lehman, Lehman Pipe and Cattle. We are on the line with Seth Crane, Union Commission, Hondo Livestock. It's Sunday evening, about 7:35, looking for a Monday sale. Seth, what is it looking like tonight?
Going to be pretty light for tomorrow, Larry. I would expect somewhere around 100, 150 head. Had some good rains around anywhere around Hondo. It looked like anywhere from an inch up to 3 inches, up to 4 inches in some spots. So maybe things are changing and going to green up around. Just a handful of cows to palpate, and not many more of those packer cows. Hopefully catch a few more there in the morning. Do have a couple of pretty good groups of calves up there to sell tomorrow, and like I say, hopefully catch a few more cattle and maybe some more of that rain. It sure help everybody out. I know the market's sure good. If anybody has anything to sell, wants to come see us tomorrow, these calves have been plenty high. Let us know if we can help you. 830-741-8061. Get me on my cell phone, 210-288-3960. And for updates and information, visit us on Facebook or HondoLivestock.com.
Thank you, Seth. Neighbor, did you know, combined with the truss department, insulation department, and millworks department, just 3 of the departments there at MG Building Materials, they've got the ability to deliver an entire building package from a single supplier. They are truly your one-stop shop. They have 5 locations around South and Central Texas. Let's count them down right quick. Pleasanton, Kerrville, San Antonio, Corpus Christi, and Uvalde. MG Building Materials, your one-stop shop. MGBuildingMaterials.com. We are on the line with Riley Rhodes from Live Oak Livestock, Three Rivers. Riley, it's about 7:30. What's Monday's sale looking like Sunday night?
Oh, quite a bit shorter, Larry. We caught some cattle before today, but today we had some really good rains all throughout South Texas, kind of 2 to 4 inches from here locally all the way down south. So that cut the numbers back a little bit, but we're sure thankful for it. But we're still going to have around 900 head, it looks like. Probably 150 cows, and the rest will be calves and yearlings. Got probably 30 palpated cows, just maybe 4 or 5 pairs. And the calves, we got a set a little over 100 good Charolais cross calves. Got 2 sets of really good Angus cross calves there, and then another set of Beefmaster calves. So it looks pretty good. Calves are a little bit bigger, more yearling type than what they were last week. But I think we'll end up with 900 or so for tomorrow.
At Live Oak Livestock, Three Rivers, Riley Rhodes, tell everybody how to contact you, please.
361-786-2553 is the office. 361-813-6650 is the cell. LiveOakLivestock.com is the web.
We appreciate it. Thank you, Riley.
Thank you, Larry.
Hey, neighbor, I'm Larry Marble. We're on the line with Heather Murray of Homestead and Ranch Real Estate, which specializes in Texas farms and ranches and custom homes on acres. Heather, tell us about that 75-acre listing you've got at Lavernia.
Hey, Larry. 3114 Sandy Elm is a gorgeous, ag-exempt, 75-acre rural ranchette. It's nestled within towering mature oaks. This property offers an updated 5-bedroom home that has all the upgrades and conveniences you'd want in your estate.
Hey, how about wildlife?
Whether you want to hunt, run cattle, or just enjoy the great outdoors, this acreage checks all of the boxes. It's fully fenced, has mixed topography, and also has a large pond that attracts local wildlife like white-tailed deer, turkey, hogs, dove, and quail.
Are there any other improvements the listeners might like?
Absolutely. There's a heated pool and hot tub, as well as a fully equipped outdoor kitchen. There's also a workshop and a carport. What's great is that this property offers rural living with all the upgrades, all within a 20-minute drive to downtown Lavernia.
Tell us how prospective buyers should contact you.
They can call me directly at 210-416-7559, and you have my word, I will call you back. Or visit www.homesteadandranch.com.
We are on the line with Rodney Butler, Beeville Livestock. Rodney, how was the Friday sale?
Well, we had another good sale. Had some really good cattle this week, some good steers and heifers, and we had a really good sale. I thought the market was really active, sir.
Walk the pens with us, Rodney.
All right, we had 537 head of cattle, 3 horses, and 9 goats. That whole market was active. Your 2 to 300 pound steers, $1.65 to $2.80. Heifers, $1.58 to $2.35. Your 300, 400 pound steers, $2.01 to $2.80. Heifers, $1.57 to $2.15. Your 400 to 500 pound steers at $2.04 to $2.60. Heifers, $1.77 to $2.45. Your 500, 600 pound steers, $1.98 to $2.40. Heifers, $1.85 to $2.13. Your 600, 700-pound steers $1.82 to $2.21. Heifers $1.70 to $1.86. And your 700 to 800-pound steers were $1.68 to $1.88. And heifers were $1.49 to $1.80. Packer cows were not as strong as what they were the week before. They brought anywhere from 60 to 92 cents. Packer bulls brought from 79 to $1.16. No stocker cows, our bred cows, brought anywhere from $5.50 to $9.75. And we didn't have any pairs this last week, sir.
What do you know for this Friday?
I did know of several bunches coming in. We had some good rains here in the area, which was well needed. We had probably anywhere from 2 to 2.5 inches, and some places had 3. But we had a good rain, so I don't know what that's going to do till Friday's sale. So we may be a little slim pickings this Friday.
Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Rodney.
Yeah, call me at the cell barn at 361-358-1727, or call me on my mobile, 645-5002.
We appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, and take
Bye-bye.
care.
Maybe here's a shotgun look at the grains. Corpus Milo 1139, Corpus corn 783.5, Houston wheat 945, Houston beans 1215, Texas cotton $77 on 529 bale. Maybe that's it for Down on the Farm. Good day.